It's about time I finally review this movie, right? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and this is my review for the new film JOJO Rabbit. This movie was directed by Taika Waititi. It is a story about a young boy named JoJo who is infatuated with the Nazi party. He has an imaginary friend that is Adolf Hitler, portrayed by Taika Waititi, and he discovers that his mother has been hiding a young Jewish girl in their home. I have been so excited about this movie, and I have been waiting for a month and a half for this movie to play at a local theater of mine, because there's 3 theaters that are local. We have a theater here in town called Fat Cats, which is ultimately kind of like your family-run movie theater. You have the big theater, which is Regal, which I go to all the time, obviously, because I am a Regal Unlimited member, which means I pay $18 a month, and I can see however many movies I want in a single month, and it's pretty great. And then there's a theater called the Paramount Theater, which is kind of a cheap theater. That's what we kind of coined it as. And that is where I saw this movie. So well done. Well done. Finally, a freaking theater has this movie close to me. And I was so excited to watch this movie. The wait was definitely worth it, but I wish I didn't have to wait. This is an incredible film, one of the best of the year. And it really drives home on everything it tries to land. The comedy delivers. The emotions pack a punch. And it's ultimately a film that teaches us about love and how what we might think is cool and trendy at a certain time might be something that is very evil and something that we just don't completely understand, but we're kind of a part of the movement only because it's the thing to do. And that's the overlying message of this film. And I loved it. And I love the fact that this film doesn't try to be something that it's not. It really tries to have that very small budget angle, and it does a really good job of perfecting that. The cast is great. You have a great ensemble, whether you're talking about Scarlett Johansson, Sam Rockwell. To me, the star, the person who sticks out the most, is Thomasin McKenzie, the young girl who plays Elsa in this film. Man, does she give one of the best supporting performances of the year, regardless of gender. I mean, she is so good in this film. And I think that we could definitely be hearing her name as we're getting closer and closer towards Oscar season. There is steam coming, there's buzz all around, and she does a phenomenal job in this film and in this role of really captivating the audience and being someone who is able to emote emotions in such a realistic and whole way that you feel for this character, and you really kind of put yourself in the place of where she is and the time that the movie takes place in. Now, I don't understand how a lot of people could have issue with this film. This is a satirical film. It's a satire. People could think that they are glorifying the Nazi party or the Nazi regime. Are you kidding me? They make the Nazis out like complete morons because of the things that they believe, the things that they say, the way that they live. It is just absolutely hilarious how they really stick it to the Nazis in this film. And so if someone has issue with this film, people just don't understand the art of satire, because Inglourious Basterds did the same thing. It was a satire on the Nazis. And Taika Waititi is showing, look it, I hate these guys. This is what they believed. This is how kooky and stupid they were, and let's laugh at them, because a lot of this movie is funny. This is a comedy, but it also hits those dramatic emotional moments that feel very earned in the film, especially something that happens between Scarlett Johansson's character and JoJo, and it's something as simple as tying shoes. That really hits your emotions, and it makes you feel for these characters, and it becomes bigger than the whole Nazi party and this whole Nazi scheme or setting of the film. My one only problem with this movie, and the reason why it docks this movie down probably half a point for me, is that I just do not like Rebel Wilson. I've tried and tried and tried with Rebel Wilson time and time again, and I just do not think she's funny. I think that she has funny dialogue for her character, but she really just overacts, and she really just reaches out and just absolutely demolishes the scene. There is something about chewing scenery, okay? She doesn't chew scenery. she swallows it whole. And it's so apparent because, yes, she could have some better moments in the film where she really is funny and I could feel like she's giving a good performance, but the problem is that she's not subtle at all. And that's my biggest problem with this movie. It's just like Sherry Moon Zombie. The character is calling for a 7, but she over-emotes, she overextends, and she goes to a 13 or a 14. We don't need that in this film. She has funny dialogue. She really does have funny dialogue. It's because of the writing. It's not because of her performance. It's just the writing that they give her is almost kind of handed to her on this golden platter. And to me, I just really wish that Rebel Wilson would just be more subtle and toned down. Every time she was on screen, I was so annoyed, and it just took me out of the movie. But this is a great film, guys. I really enjoyed this movie. It is definitely one of the best of the year. It is currently my number 3 of the year, and so I definitely suggest if you guys have not seen it, rush out and see this one in the theater because it is a great theater experience. And one of the funniest jokes that will get everyone laughing involves penises. I don't want to say how, in what context, but oh my gosh, it is so freaking hilarious. It was probably the only moment this year that I've actually laughed out loud for probably like 2 minutes straight. It is so funny. Anyway, guys, what did you think of JOJO Rabbit? Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.